What is the best time to post on social media to get the most likes, views, and comments? Well, that is the question we're gonna be answering in this episode of Social Media Seminary, and make sure to stick around until the end where I'll share with you the only tool that I trust to tell me when my followers are active and online. Well, hey there, I'm Brady Shearer. This is Pro Church Tools, and welcome to Social Media Seminary, a new series we're debuting dedicated to teaching you the essential skills of social media for churches. And if your church is ready to take its next big leap on social, head to nucleus.social to download 30 of my best performing social media posts for free. You'll even get the Photoshop and After Effects source files included. The best part about Nucleus Social, this stuff works. So again, that link is nucleus.social to get 30 free posts. To the question at hand for today, what is the best time to post on social media? Firstly, what you don't want to do is stress over the difference in timing between, let's say, 10:08 a.m. versus 11:38 a.m. And here's why. Remember the chronological algorithm, the early days of social? This is when you'd open your social apps and see the most recently published posts first. Well, several years ago, this algorithm was replaced. And now when you open your social apps, you're more likely to see relevant posts than recent posts. So here's what this means for you as a social media creator. Post timing matters considerably less than it once did. And bottom line, if your post is relevant to your audience, it will be well received. And here's the crazy part. The shelf life of an average social post on a platform like Facebook, Instagram, or even Twitter nowadays is anywhere from 24 to 72 hours. And this is great news because most users of social platforms check in at least once per day. So if your post is relevant, the algorithm will ensure that your followers will get a chance to see it regardless of timing. With that being said, how your post performs in its first hour after being published does matter. So it's still not advisable to post at, let's say, 3 a.m. while everyone's asleep, but don't stress over the micro adjustments when it does come to timing. Here is a simple experiment that you can try. Spend the next 30 days posting equally during the morning, afternoon, and evening, and see if you can identify any trends in those three groupings. Now, I promised that I'd share with you the only tool that I trust to tell me when my followers are active and online. And now again, this does not matter that much, but it can still be helpful information to have. And the tool I use for this is Facebook's Creator Studio. You can access this free tool by going to business.facebook.com/Creator Studio. Go through the process of configuring the tool for both your Insta and Facebook pages, and then navigate to the Insights tab and the Audience page within that tab to see this. Here you'll see a tab that says when your followers are on Instagram, and this data is coming directly from Instagram, which is why I'd say it's the most trustworthy. Now, this is important. When I hover over the little eye icon here, it tells me that these metrics are in Pacific time. Now, I'm in Eastern time personally, so I'm not sure why Facebook isn't yet adjusting that to my time zone, so just keep that in mind. You may have to do some time zone math, and if your numbers look a bit off, that would be why. So, how would I use this data? Well, generally, I post to my Instagram feed most days around 10 a.m. Eastern, which based on this data is a good time to post. But if I pushed that to a bit later in the afternoon, between maybe 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., that may be even better. So I'm gonna experiment with some afternoon posting on IG and see if that makes any demonstrable difference with my post performance. And that gets back to my recommendation again on testing morning, afternoon, and evening, and not stressing over the micro differences. At the end of the day, remember, the algorithm cares about relevance, not recency. So focus your energy on creating content that drives meaningful engagement and builds relationship. And if this video taught you something, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It's one of the best ways to give back on YouTube. And if you want to download 30 of my best performing social posts, head to nucleus.social to gain access to those. You'll get a 30-day free trial of our social media platform for churches, where we're sending you new content every single day. And there's no credit card required. All we need is your email. That link again is nucleus.social, and you can find it in the description below.